It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer.
But what if I can look like one?
Crazy.
This is me, 5'10", 180 pounds, and it took me the last 2 years to get where I am now. I know under this, there's a six-pack somewhere. And I eat relatively healthy, go to the gym 4 to 5 days a week, but I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So I connected with Steve, the owner of Plyo Fitness, earlier this month. And for the next 12 weeks, I'll be taking the transformation program, lose 15 pounds of fat, and hopefully find out how to get past this plateau. That's the goal, and let's see if I can do it. I just got my meal plan, Plyo, and the names on here are so cute. Egg sunrise, banana baby is my lunch for day one. Where's another very cute one? Tofu tango, fishy flare, luscious shake. One that I'm very excited about is this tofu pad thai. Oh yeah, can't wait to do this. So week one is complete. I'm gonna say it was a pretty successful week. I weighed in this morning at around 178. I'm gonna be heading over to San Diego this weekend, so this is gonna be a very good challenge for me to make sure I don't overindulge on anything and I don't lose all the progress that I did this week. So that way, coming into the following week for week two, I'm not set back at all. But looking forward to next week, because right now I've built up this really good momentum and I want to continue to keep it going.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to keep the booty nice and neutral. Get it.
It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer.
But what if I can look like one?
Crazy.
It's 8:10 and class starts at 8:15. I'm late again. I did a quick grocery haul this week. Didn't get too much stuff just because I'm heading over to the Bay Area this weekend. All this for $130. The rest of the week for workouts actually were very good. I went 4 times this week. Pushed pretty hard on all the days. But unfortunately, this weekend is going to be tough to get some workouts in. So I'm going to try to focus on doing a lot of walking while I'm in the Bay Area. But overall, again, good week.
It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer.
But what if I can look like one?
Crazy. So in this 12-week program, there are 4 to 5 days that I need to commit going into the gym for the plyo sessions. The programming is a HIIT style workout with a mix of functional fitness. So you've got your weighted movements like kettlebell swings and barbell cleans, and then you've got your body weight movements like burpees and Bosu ball squat holds. And each session always closes off with an ab finisher and cool down. Crazy. It's week 3 into the program and I'm finding it a little difficult to keep on a good routine because I've been having to drive back and forth now from SoCal to NorCal twice already this week because I underestimated the rain and the weather. So a lot of that time was spent indoors or sitting down in the car driving. So now that it's week 4 and I have no travel plans, I'm stoked to have this reset and have a routine again. It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer.
But what if I can look like one?
Crazy.
Thank God for the sun. It's been off and on rain for the past couple days last week, and that atmospheric river was no fucking joke. I did not heed any of the warnings of trees falling, roads being slippery, wind being windy, the weather be weathering. So next time, now I know not to travel whenever there's a weather advisory like that. This week is gonna be amazing, and I can't wait to be back on this routine. Damn, Kyle fucking kicked my ass today. Overall this week, workouts have been good. I'm gonna try to go again tomorrow on Saturday, because that'll be my 4th session of this week. My weight's kind of been plateauing at 178, 179, and I think that's because I've been relatively stressed throughout the week. Stressed, and my sleep hasn't been great, so probably holding on to. I want to be able to come into every week super confident and be in the mindset that everything is going to go great. So week 4 is in the books, and week 5, I'm ready for you. It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer. But what if I can look like one? Crazy. I'm back in bed on a Sunday, and it's like I feel like I'm starting to get sick. My throat isn't feeling great. I'm sniffling, and it's slightly annoying that now it's happening. But it's okay. I didn't get sick this winter, so I think this is like my moment.
This is your moment! Have it!
And I will just let it happen, drink lots of fluids, and rest as much as I can, and I hope it doesn't get worse during the week. And then just a recap of this week, I was able to go to plyo and work out. Saturday did not work out. I was quite hungover. Decided to have 4 drinks on Friday, which honestly I thought was not even gonna do anything, because that's typically like my, I wouldn't say minimum, but 4 wouldn't get me to a hangover state the next day. But because I haven't been participating in any alcoholic activities, if you will, for the past 5 weeks, I think my body said fuck you and stop putting poison in my body. So I'm gonna retaliate and give you a really, that's my fault, and I did that to myself, and the only person I can blame is the universe, because it hates me. Life is gonna move on. I'm gonna live my life and not like stress too much about like weight and not working or not feeling great. Realistically, stuff is gonna happen in my life, and I just have to figure out how to navigate around that, and I can't not go out and just restrict myself from having fun. I'm just proud of myself for being able to not drink for 5 weeks. And realize for myself that I don't need alcohol, I don't need drinks to have fun, especially now having had that like crazy day of recovery. No, wait, I hated that, so I found out my new maximum amount of drinks is 4 drinks, and I'm not gonna attempt to do that. Yeah, it just sucks. I feel like I'm just borrowing time in the next day to like have fun, and I hate that feeling, because I feel like I'm not moving. And then also on top of that too, my body starts to react in a way where like the immune system just goes down and deteriorates, and then now I'm just dead forever. Week 5, and we're done. Honestly, he's right. No one gives a shit.
Maybe he's right.
It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer. But what if I can look like one? Crazy. Week 6 was not great. I was coming off a really interesting cough / cold, and potentially a sinus infection. I didn't get it checked, but now, you know, it's better. But I was not in the best mental state, even though I had initially prepared to come into the week knowing that everything was going to be better than Saturday and Sunday. But my body said, yo, you have to rest. So I listened to my body, and I did not go to plyo this week. With that, I did feel good enough to still go and do light weight training throughout the week. I did a lot of walking to kind of overcompensate on the extra cardio that I wasn't doing at HIIT, at plyo. Overall, I feel not great about it, but I did it. I did the thing. Also, I have been binging a bunch of this guy's content lately, Tyson Aaron, if you're familiar. He fully read me when he had mentioned to stop putting significance to the number and the weight that's on the scale, because honestly, he's right. No one gives a shit.
Literally no one gives a shit.
And it's not even really a reminder for my weight number, but also how I should be living life. And it's to not care about what anyone else thinks, because I should be the one to determine how I feel, not anyone else. So there you go. Week 6 is done, and a reminder to anyone who needs this, don't care what anyone else thinks, just do you.
It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer.
But what if I can look like one?
Crazy.
I haven't been consistent posting any of my updates lately because life just got in the fucking way, and it kind of hit me on the head sideways and knocked me out for a few days. But now we're back 2 weeks later, feeling way better, and I am excited for the next couple weeks. This is a recap of week 7 and 8. Like any challenge that I start, I get very excited at the very beginning of the challenge, and I put my foot right on the gas pedal and just go ham. Me having ADHD, I then kind of give myself a little bit more slack right in the middle of the progress that I'm doing, because I'm like, okay, cool, like I'm seeing all the progress, I'm seeing this is all good. And then they kind of like waver a little bit, but this is not the time to do that. Shit went down in my life, but that doesn't mean I need to stop with my goals. So I am making a conscious effort to now make sure that this is not gonna get me down, because I only really have 3 weeks to make sure I can push extra hard and get to the point where I feel good about my progress for the last 12 weeks here. Yes, I feel like every week it is me saying, okay, well, next week's gonna be great, it's a good reset and a good mindset shift, but I'm gonna continue to do that to just trick my brain to actually think that like I will have a great positive week. Because if I don't do that, then I'm setting myself up for failure. So realistically, what I need to do, I don't need to full it, but I need to realistically look at the situation at hand and just make sure I'm consistent. So that I'm promising to myself, and week 9 will be that.
It's no secret that I'm not a fitness influencer.
But what if I can look like one?
Crazy.
This is me, 5'10", 180 pounds, and it took me the last 2 years to get where I am now. My 12-week program is done, and I'm excited to share what I've learned throughout my process. Was it easy? Hell no. But I did it. So I came into this thinking that I would not run into any sort of stressors or any sort of crazy things that would happen in my life during the 12 weeks, but I was wrong. Life happens, and that's okay. The one thing that I had to remember on social media is that 98% of the time, what you're seeing online is not real. It's all fake. Because the majority of the time, the fitness influencers that we see online and we model ourselves against probably aren't even happy. I am also guilty for doing this and holding myself to a false standard after doom scrolling on social media for hours, thinking that I am gonna get to a point where I'm gonna look like a fitness influencer. But I need to be in competition with myself and no one else, really. Somehow I am getting triggered by explaining all of this, but I can confidently say that I am happy with the results with Plyo. This 12-week program has really helped restart, reboost, get me back into where I want my summer body to be. If you're in the LA area and would like to jumpstart your comeback body before the summer goes into full effect, drop me a fire emoji and I will send you more information about Plyo in your DMs. Before I officially end this video, thank you so much for keeping up with this series. I will be posting more content like this, so if you enjoy this, give me a like, give me a follow, and I will see you in the next video series.